Everything you're about to see was created with AI. The characters, the environments, the camera movement, the action sequences, the sound design, even the final battle scene. No camera, no crew, no location, just Higgsfield Seedance 2 4K. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete workflow for creating cinematic AI movies with consistent characters, environments, and story-driven scenes, all in 4K. But first, let me show you what we're building toward. That is 100% AI generated. Every frame of it was made inside Higgsfield using Seedance 2 4K. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to build something like that yourself. Let's get into it. I am going to start by generating the scene images and character reference sheets. To do that, simply click on Image at the top to open the image generation interface. Over here, you can choose any image model you prefer. But for this demo, I will be using GPT Image 2 throughout. I have already prepared a complete prompt package for you. You can find the link in the description of this video. Feel free to customize it to match your own story and visual style. The first thing you need to pay attention to is the master style prompt. Simply copy this style prompt and add it to the end of every image prompt. That is why you will notice the words master prompt attached to all the prompts in the document. So before generating my first image, I will add the master prompt to it. Now I will copy the full character reference sheet prompt and paste it into Higgsfield. Then click generate. While that is generating, I will immediately move on to the second character reference sheet to save time. In fact, I will generate everything first before we move to the next stage. And just like that, all the character reference sheets are now complete and ready to be used throughout the project. Next, I will generate the environment sheets for all the major locations in the story. You can also find these prompts in the Google document linked in the description. I will simply copy them over and start generating each location. Quick note, if you do not have enough credits on Higgsfield, you can enable the unlimited option to generate images for free. The only downside is that generations take a bit longer compared to the paid mode. With that said, let me go ahead and start generating them. And now all the environment reference sheets are ready. We have the Dark Forest, the Hunter Village, the Royal Castle, and finally the Sacred Chamber. Before we start generating the actual story scenes, we need to set all of these characters and environments as references. There are two different ways to do that inside Higgsfield AI. The first method is the element method. For example, if I want to save this lady as a reference element, I can click the three dots and select Create Element. First, I will give her a name by copying it from my document and pasting it here. You can also add a description if you want, but I will leave mine blank. Then for the category, I will select Character and click Create. What this does is save the character as a reusable reference inside Higgsfield. Anytime you need that character again, simply type the @ symbol and all your saved elements will appear. Select the one you want, continue writing your prompt, and Higgsfield will use that reference wherever it is needed. The second method is uploading all your generated images directly into the chatbot as reference images. To do that, simply click this small icon on each generated image and it will automatically be added as a reference. I will repeat this process for all the character sheets and environment sheets. This is the method I will be using because all of my prompts were designed around it. It also tends to produce better results when generating images, especially for story projects like this. Now I will copy the Scene 1 prompt, paste it here, and start generating. Then I will quickly move on to Scene 2 and continue the same process. My advice is to generate your images one at a time so you can review each result and make sure everything looks exactly the way you want before moving forward. Alright, all the scene images are now finished, and we have all 12 story scenes ready to be animated into video. To animate the first scene, simply open it and click Start Frame. Once you arrive here, make sure audio is enabled. Then click Model and select Seedance 4K. Set the resolution to 4K and the duration to 12 seconds. Because I changed the model, the image disappeared, so I will upload it again. To do that, simply click Image Generations to access all the images you have previously generated inside Higgsfield. I will locate Scene 1 and select it. You can also add elements to improve consistency. For example, I will add the beast element to make this first scene even more accurate. Now I will paste in my video prompt and click generate. The clips you are seeing here were all created with Seedance 4K. If you want to see those examples in detail, check out my previous Seedance 4K video linked in the description. Make sure you generate your videos one after another and review each clip before moving on to the next scene. The first result is ready, and honestly, the level of detail and cinematic quality looks incredible. To keep this tutorial as short as possible, I am going to generate the remaining scenes off screen. All the video clips are now complete and ready to be assembled into the final movie. The next step is to bring everything into a video editor. For this demo, I will be using CapCut because it is simple, fast, and beginner friendly. Now I will drag all the clips onto the timeline, arrange them in order, add transitions, sound effects, and background music to bring the entire story to life and make it feel like a complete cinematic film. Before you click away, watch the full movie created from these exact clips. You've seen the workflow with Seedance 4K, now let's see how the complete story turned out. If you've enjoyed the video so far, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you'd rate the movie. Pay special attention to the final battle scene. Now, let's roll the film.
We lost 12 people last night.
Show me where it came from.
Find the beast. Kill it.
Consider it done.
The deeper he traveled, the stranger the forest became.
Finally.
You're hunting the wrong monster.
The beast destroyed an entire village.
That's what they want you to believe. Have you ever stopped to ask why it never attacks the King's men? Why it always returns to this forest? Before you draw your knife, find out who truly benefits by its death. These ruins are older than the kingdom itself. Every generation was told to fear the Guardian, till no one remembered what it was protecting.
Then why hide the truth?
Because some secrets are worth killing for.
By order of King Eldrick, kill him!
What?
Finish them both!
In that moment, Cale realized the creature he hunted was not trying to kill him. Someone else was. Once the Guardian falls, the power will finally be mine. The king's true purpose was never to protect the kingdom.
Blinded by greed, the king unleashed his army upon the forest.
Stop! You'll destroy everything!
This power belongs to me.
The Guardian had protected the forest for centuries. Now it would make its final stand.